We all probably know at least one person we find ridiculously attractive. Maybe they're a celebrity, or maybe they're an old high school fling. But what makes someone attractive and why? Well, it's because humans, like other animals, are drawn to physiques that reveal signs of a healthy and low-stress life. Mate choice tests in other species have repeatedly shown that well-nourished and low-stress individuals are more attractive to the opposite sex. If you're small and weak and maybe not that bright, you might be unluckier in love than someone who is big and strong and has a few extra IQ points. Potential mates might see you as being an unfit parent or unable to provide good quality offspring because life has taken such a toll on you. We routinely subject animals in captivity to stressful conditions. We commonly raise these animals in small, barren enclosures because they're cheaper and easier to maintain, but we know that these are stressful. So could we be accidentally making unattractive animals? We decided to test this idea using zebrafish, a small lab species commonly raised in small barren tanks, in our experimental chamber of love. Here, a small group of females were offered unfamiliar males from two different housing types. In one side of the chamber were males from barren housing, and in the other were males from tanks enriched with plants and gravel. Previous preference testing has shown that zebrafish really like plants and gravel. In the beginning of each test, both male groups were behind a mesh partition. One partition was then raised so that the females could mingle and mate with one of the male groups. We then asked ourselves, which of the males would the females respond to the most, and which one of these would they release more of their eggs to? Well, we found that courtship behaviors, like a male and female swimming closely side by side, or the quiver, where a male wraps his body around the female's and wiggles to stimulate her to release her eggs, occurred far more often when females were paired with enriched males. These females also released more eggs in a single clutch. They didn't release more eggs overall, but we suspect that these females are releasing their full clutch of eggs faster to enriched males. We now want to expand on this work to test this idea, but our results add to similar studies in other species like mink and fruit flies that have also shown that low stress and enriched males are more attractive to females. If we're right, improving welfare could be a really useful tool to enhancing reproduction. It could be immensely useful in the captive breeding of endangered species.